I could tell at a glance that the scheming woman had a pillow in her belly, and soon she would use this fake child to destroy the CEO's entire family. Even the CEO's little sister wouldn't survive. As I sighed over their tragic fate, I didn't realize. My thoughts had already been heard loud and clear by the CEO, because I was no ordinary person. I was the young master of the Taoist sect on Longhu Mountain. At 18, my master sent me down the mountain to fulfill a marriage contract. My fiancé just so happened to be the famous CEO of a major corporation, but the moment we met, he thought I was crazy. I snapped back immediately, telling him he was the one out of his mind. Just as he turned to yell at me, a flower pot suddenly fell from above. I saved his life just in time. But he thought I staged the whole thing to get attention. I couldn't be bothered to explain. But as a cultivator, I couldn't just stand by and do nothing. So I casually divined his karmic fate and found out this was a planned assassination. The mastermind was none other than the scheming woman. She had paid $200,000 to hire a killer. The hitman had already fled. Right then, the CEO's sister arrived with the scheming woman. The schemer was the CEO's first love, now allegedly carrying his child. The sister already saw her as future family and wouldn't let me slander her. But I only glanced at the woman's belly and immediately knew she was faking the pregnancy. And that soon, she would be the reason this family would be destroyed. I didn't want to get involved in the CEO's mess, but his grandmother was close friends with my master, so out of respect for her, I reluctantly did another divination, as expected. If I hadn't stopped him, the CEO would have been crippled by the falling pot, and the scheming woman would have shown up at the perfect moment, pretending to take him to the hospital, staying by his side day and night, and 6 months later, she would harvest his liver and kidneys while he was still alive. The CEO was shaken to the core, but seeing the scheming woman's innocent face, he began to realize no one else could hear my thoughts but his family. To confirm the truth, the CEO decided to take me to meet his grandmother. He remembered she had arranged a marriage for him long ago. The scheming woman panicked, afraid the old lady would favor me, so halfway there, she faked a miscarriage, hoping to clear the suspicion of a fake pregnancy and pin the blame on me. The CEO rushed her to the hospital. 2 hours later, the doctor regretfully told him she had miscarried due to emotional trauma. The CEO was devastated. His family had only one heir per generation. Finally, they had a child. Now it was gone. The CEO's sister exploded with rage, seeing me calmly eating sunflower seeds nearby. She accused me of killing her little nephew. Looking at the pair of siblings who couldn't tell right from wrong, I wanted to slap some sense into them. The scheming woman had skipped every big hospital and chosen a shady private clinic in the middle of nowhere. Clearly, she had bribed the doctor. It couldn't be more obvious. Yet they didn't suspect a thing. The guilty doctor called for security to throw me out. But before he could speak, I raised my hand and slapped down a binding charm. The doctor froze on the spot to expose the schemer's true face. I decided to take the siblings to the maternity ward to watch the show unfold.